Oh, little imps and baddies. Return more Wytchwood and a so far seemingly stable connection. Yes, as you can tell by our title here, we're going to go after the snake this time. Last time, we dealt with the bear. It was pretty easy. Investigate the basin by forced. Goblins over there. I admit, I was enjoying watching Rictus's stream, but, I don't know, Twitch just wasn't having it. So, stop that. But also, figured I could do this to relax for a little while before the morning. The morning comes work. Basin. With this basin. The literal basin here. Yes. A humble basin. Once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, now little more than a bird bath. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath if you didn't know any better. As you run your finger around the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust on your hand flakes off, as if drawn in by an invisible force. Rude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Party snake! Oh yeah! Dionysus, let's go! Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Ah. Oh, I just need to capture me some birds and I got 2 things for the birds! Shoot. Hopefully this will be easy. Put the trap and hopefully a biddy will come by just like that. What? Come on, bird. There you go. Stupid bird. What a bird brain. Yeah. Oh, here comes another. And it bit the dust. Perfect. All set? So far the easiest. Mostly because I'm already hoarding everything. Fatty dust. You shake out the fine dust into a bowl, and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Fireflies. I need more of those. Each of the fireflies alights atop the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. Sorry. Still dying. Springtime. That means allergies are murderous and rampant. Placed into the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches the ray of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the center of the lake. I think you can still hear me okay. It looks like you can. For sure, anyone watching will tell me if they cannot hear me well. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find that it is as strong as if it were made of solid stone. A magic, visible trickery. Here we go! Sure, we definitely won't get eaten by the snake. That's not the music I expected. The snake is good to us. The snake is good to us. Uh-huh. Definitely not brainwashed. Villager, distant strongman, a well-muscled hulk flexing with a faraway look in his eyes. Oh. She's got a 1,000-yard stare. She's got an old glassy look in her eyes. Weary-eyed bard. His bright clothes stand in stark contrast to the look of tired apathy. You know how I called out Dionysus earlier? I'm already suspecting this snake is indeed a party hoe and has basically set up this never-ending party. God. Yeah. Chest. Fairy dust and the shiny stone. Nice. So, strong man. Oh, very nice. Mr. Bard, I think you need to update your music. Snake would like to meet you. He seems to be in some kind of trance. Oh, that was her. Oh, she was like, oh, look, he's very nice. Alright, Baba Yaga. I see who you go for. Dizzy Wizard. Very stereotypically dressed in all the trappings people associate with magic. Likely compensating for something. Guess you don't like wizards? People really like these parlor tricks. Almost hypnotic motion. Metronomic juggler. The jugglery on display here is unbelievably consistent. Almost hypnotic. Silk tent. One tent sits at the head of the site, enticing you to peek inside. Look, I don't know how Baba Yaga feels, but I'm not the kind of person that's enticed to look at Snake's egg. A hen's egg, freshly laid, medium. Points. Medium? Like medium-sized or medium-boiled? Don't know. Alright, let's, take a peek. Ah. The snake. Enchanting to look upon, even more enchanting to engage. I already don't like that. Draped in glittering jewelry, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear, welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. Ah, I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the lute? The minstrel? Yes. He is working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem to be a touch addled. Ah, addled. Like Adler. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So, what are you? Some sort of carnival wizard? Making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? Oh, no. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes, and keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. Or whales. Snakes are known to sell whales. A skeptic. Step closer and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. The snake's voice drops low. It seems to fill the tent with a heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveler of knots. I make the forgotten remember. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you. You are powerless to move. And you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colors collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. That's been what it felt like for a car to keep hypnotizing creatures. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realize that you're own. I have forgot so much. Let me help you find your answer. The serpent's coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. Dead. We're dead. It was real quick and we're definitely dead. With a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait, get off me, you worm! You wiggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. There's gonna be a big old nope. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Huh! I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I'd better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. The festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. The crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. Hello? He who plays terrible music. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness? Nostalgia? Or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for it is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered, its pieces have scattered. If mended, we may be set free. Down the wishing wells spring, to the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. Oh, we are gonna get to burn the tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden? Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realize you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Which I read like slam poetry. I don't know this actual tune it is. Sorry, can't sing if I don't know the tune. Ah, maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. So look, I'm not very good at poetry, but I think he was pretty clear. But what he need? Yeah, the chests hiding from me. Pew 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 pew. The noise it makes. Wait, no more chests. Out we go. I don't want to meet the snake again. It's weird and creepy. It has some kind of rapey overtones. How it hypnotizes you into doing his bidding. It's weird. Crybaby lass. Oh, still my beating heart. Have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerized by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one in that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh yes! It was the first gift he ever gave me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small, cracked hand mirror. But one night it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. This song mentions something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree. Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you! I should very much love to see it whole once again. I think our I mean, the tree isn't very far from here, right? That way. Looks like it's right just down there. Just follow the path, we should find it. Huh. Here we are. Great. The gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could have been the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the trees and knotholes. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead? What do you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way! We need shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around. Do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf, see? They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs. And worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. We can't get anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can. Take care of the problem for us? Blah, blah, blah. And then you'll give me that shard? Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. The fairy shrines in the forest. Hee hee hee. I believe that is one of them, but I have to do something about the goblins. Or I guess I could just run in and... It does just need me to touch it, essentially. I don't think I have what I need to make dreadful dolls. Oh yeah, because you need sewing kits, and I need Skeeter Snoots for that. Snoot. Come here, you bastards. Come here. Come here, you little bastards. Whoop. See what the really? Ah. Oh, fuck. Alright, if I have to deal with the goblins, that means that I have to make those things, which means I have to make... sewing kits. At least 3 of them, okay? Alright. Let's see, is there a portal? Get lost. Set you on fire, too. To the swamp. Dragonflies. Them. Those. Smoke pellets. I can make some of those. Oh. Oh, it only makes 1. Shit. Oh. I have the hatchet. Sack of blood. Okay. So that was nice. I at least got 2 of the snoots, but I'm still gonna need another, which means I'm gonna have to get more clothes. Yeah. Big. Some. What the hell is breathing in my ear? Oh yeah, the troll. I legit forgot that guy was up there. Come here. What the dancing totem? These are strange to begin with, but this one especially so. These animated wooden effigies seem to engage in a ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded into the soft ground. Hell, you lean in for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs! Maybe I can get them to shift their attention to something other glittering bauble. Moonlight globe? I don't know how to make that. Alright, how do I make it? What in the... Glitter bomb. I happen to have enough, sure. Well, that wasn't too hard. Again, luckily I'm hoarding things. Moonlight globe. You cast the glowing globe into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination and knock their wooden limbs into each other. They're loony! Get it? For the moon? You take the opportunity to slip between their tall frames and snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. Yoink! That wasn't too bad. I keep forgetting that it's backwards. Game of hoard everything. I say that like I don't frequently hoard everything. Literally always. Any game that lets me, I'll do it. Even if a game doesn't let me, I will find a way to do it. So, whoop. Angie. There's another one, but I don't have the thing that I need. Oh. What, ornately dressed, but for what and by whom? Skyward, adorned, ornamented, and rooted. Huh. I can't tell if this is a bonus thing for me to do now, or something that's going to be important later. I got questions, Gabe. That's good. Another one of these. The only one that's nearby. Yo. Come here. Come on. Nope, come here. Come on. Sir? Go, sir. There. Wait, wasn't there another one? I thought there was an... Oh, shoot. I thought there was another one over here. I was about to get salty. I thought I didn't get a snoot at first. Must obtain the snoots. Very witchy, isn't it? Snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. I am Newt. And just, happy trails? No, not that. Nope. We're gonna go with no on that. Rotten aperture. Yeah. Great, now I can get rid of the goblins. Oh, sewing kits first. I need 3. I don't need 3 per se, but should leave it to recover. Where? Wait. Oh, it did actually recover. Wait. Right, 1 down. 2 to go. Oh. Let's see. You need to be set aflame. Oh, not that. This. Oh. Heck. Always need more shit. Didn't I, like, literally just tell you guys as well? I was just like, oh, I'm gonna need more fireflies. And I need more fireflies, and of course, now it's like, oh, hey, look. You need some. What a coinky dink. And the well first. There's also supposed to be 1 down here. The wishing well. Locked. Creature prefers to be left alone, but do you have what they need? You hike up the hem of your skirt from the ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small, damp cave. A pale shape quickly retreats farther into the dark space. You hear the labored breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Hello there. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eye... Well, wretch. Delightful. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above, while simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear, what are you doing down in this hole? I bet you're hungry, aren't you? 2 thinned, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches on a shard of glass, while the other hand reaches out to you, begging for food. Ah. Roast meat, huh? Spice. You can make the spice. And make the meat. Look at that! See, kids, it's good to hoard things. In a puzzle adventure game. Roast beast. Quite a feast of a roast beast. The creature snatches up the meat so quickly that you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice, and you hear a satisfied munching from within. Mearshard lays abandoned in the silt. Yoink! It's still there. Preoccupied with its frenzied eating. I mean, if you say so. Got that. I'm just gotta take care of those little shrines. Baba Yaga's a real home wrecker, isn't she? Having to do pixie bidding by getting rid of fairy homes. It's NBD, like no big deal. Come here. Come here. Bastards. Oh, there's not actually a thing here. Huh. I definitely thought there was. Well, I needed the fireflies anyway. I'm pretty sure it would be like, oh, you can't get the... What's it? You can't get the... Can't get to the shrine because there's a thing there. An oogly boogly and it'll get ya. I don't think this is the right way. Head up a piece away. Yes, piece away. I'm just going to very casually set this on fire. It's fine. Take that two. Take that stick. Thank you. Alright, what's left? Oh, it's apparently directly up this way. Sort of. Why is it backwards? Who in the gaming industry hates me so much to make a mouse scroll go backwards? I have been clearly personally attacked. I'm not happy about it. Oh no, wait, it's referring to what I just did. That's full. Ew! There! At least I'm not that far. Tippy 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 tap. I don't know why, but I thoroughly enjoy the tippy taps. Oh, I had better deal with the bow wow. Now, shit. Get a jar of water. Get water from here. We're here. Can I just pick it up from the feckin' giant body of water I'm by? Ugh. No, you have to go to a specific place. You can only use the finest of water from the purest source. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. What am I stuck on? Otherwise, it just isn't worth it, darling. You know, I literally thought to myself, maybe while I'm down here in this well, I should just pick up some water since I'm already here. And I didn't. Just gonna do it again, just in case. Craft. Craft. No! To the surface. Thank God I could pick that back up. I'm really annoyed if I wasn't able to. I'll subdue the bow wow. Which is kind of what I have to do with Witcher, too. He just refuses to go to sleep when he should. Just gets all cranky and bitey because of it. Hey, bow wow. Just gonna take just a little snip. Oh, shear. You. Ash. Alright. Manic pixie assholes. Did your dirty deed. Now give me what I came here for. I kicked over those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. You smash fairy shrines? Yeah, good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. Pixie flicks the shard out of the tree and it spikes into the ground. Doink. I'm guessing what's gonna happen is that we're going to reassemble this mirror and the snake, we're gonna hold it up to the snake and it's going to enchant itself into a weird narcissistic stupor. Have you found any of the mirror shards? I wonder what they could be. Got all of them, lady. You gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the maiden. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. The pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling into the form of a pristine crystal mirror. That's a cursed mirror. Don't look in it. She gazed into the mirror with awe. Now, I just told you not to. Now your soul belongs to the mirror. Like people have never played an RPG before. Look, it's as good as new. Oh. The maiden's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. How does she still have so many tears? I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. There's nothing but terrible looping music over and over. I can't ever finish it. It just taunts me. Little tunes and certain stanzas. I'm going bananas in here. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love. I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. I told you his lute playing sucked. What are you talking about? You're so beautiful upon your balcony. A bum like me would never get your attention, so I asked the snake to help me out a little. I thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the darn thing. I didn't break it. It slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't put this on me. How could you be so irresponsible? Uh-oh. Okay, I was a little concerned there. I saw it stutter. I think I'm okay? It says I'm still green. I hope so. One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so it should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes! Oh, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here! There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme! I'm telling you guys, it's like I made this game. I know exactly what's happening. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait! Well, I think that's a breakup. Good luck, buddy. Well, I can at least get you out of there. Find yourself another lady. Maybe. You stop being a poser. Sorry, I'm not comfy. I'm gonna get comfy in my chair. Wrap myself up like a pretzel. Can I reflect it in him with that? No. I figured it was just for the snake. So... Oh, I think you got a little something stuck in your teeth there. Why don't I help you out and take a look at it? Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet its eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back at him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful not to look too deeply. Yoink. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny wriggling shape, trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. Well, that was easy. How long have I been going? You know, I don't think I can check that. That's fine. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Oh. Suddenly a ghost town. Nobody else wanted to bother with this party. Oh, I guess they made up. Looks like the two of them are working things out. He's slightly better. Not great, not good. Alright. Let's go see if we can deal with the ox now. The ox where he definitely didn't murder his family and use their bodies as fertilizer. Oh, didn't happen. Wouldn't happen. I don't think you heard that, but that was a bork. I don't know what he's upset about. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Hopefully. I gotta go all the way down and around. I forgot how nice the music is here. Very much like. There's a weird, creepy nose. No. Oh, you can't goose the rooster. You can't goose the rooster because the rooster doesn't lay eggs. A dog. A good dog. Farm dog. Which is barking, biting years are well behind him. I don't need to stick there. Oh. The ox. Sweat pours off enormous shoulders, labor unending. Hello. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? Hi, Richard. Okay? You didn't check on me and then you ran away. Why, I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most bountiful produce in the land. Ah, you heard right. I work day in and day out till my hands are raw and my back is broken. But you won't find a finer farm anywhere else. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on tilled soil. Ha! Those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about hard labor? We'd never won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where is your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Bridge stormed into the place one night and stole them away. But you're not doing shit. What a good dad. Bandits? You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. I'm better off. For all I know, they could have been already ransomed off for fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands by yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields or I toss you in the compost heap. Like you did with your wife. I know you did. Scarecrow. Just eerie. Easy to see why the crows don't like these. I was about to say it's alive. We've also seen living jack-o'-lanterns though, so I guess that's not too surprising. Looks suspiciously like three graves that have been dug. I'm deteriorating, apparently. Can't talk at all. I'm gonna get you. Oh, wait, no, it's the hatchet, isn't it? Yeah. Chop. Bastard. Okay, so now we do have to go talk to the bandits. And I bet you the bandits are gonna be like, hey, we didn't do shit. Like, we're bad guys, but we're not as bad as that guy. He killed his family. Browned him up into fertilizer. And the thing is, I can't really decide if that actually sounds too dark for this game or not. Hard to tell. All I need is some ember stones and I can make another one of those. I might do that. For now, map. Ah. This way. There are far too many for me to just sneak by. I'll have to find a way to incapacitate them. Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, lucky me, I already picked up all the shit for this. Except that I need grains. Motherfucker. Fine. All my effort and I still got pig shit up. Always have to pick up more shit. Right. Okay. Alright, let's round them up and put them out of their misery. Come here. I know that. Bandit moss. Ah, sly old fox. How'd you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My moops must be getting fat around the waist to let you slip by so easy. Never too old to teach some youngins that hands are better left out for people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to count their fingers. Ain't afraid of nothing, are ya? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp. Though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works in the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Yeah, we know about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. The information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny. No need to get upset. We're just playing games, you know? Your games suck. Yeah, we've seen that family. A boy and his mom, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow. Always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them. Where are they now? You know, you remind me of my dear old ma. She didn't take no guff from no one neither. And she used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Ugh. Man, the boys have been awfully hungry lately. Thieving is hard work and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe right here. Who knows, on a full stomach I might even remember something about that missing family. Boy, it's brave to be asking for this. Healthy heaping of crow. Oh, does that mean I'm actually gonna capture crows? Crow's foot, that's a yes. Dough. I need more moo juice. Moo juice, moo juice. More embers. What the fuck? I think that's literally supposed to be his stomach growling. Oh, they're not mad anymore. Not yet. I'm taking this, though. They're thieves. They're not gonna give a shit. Or they will. I'll turn them into toes. They can eat it. They can feckin' eat it. Write one thing down. Need me some moo juice, which means I need more clay to make more pots to milk the cow. It's just him. Honestly, I can't tell if that's him just burping or if it's actually supposed to sound like his stomach. It's genuinely hard to tell. Trap. I figured it'd be a trap. Let's make some traps. Yeah, birdie. Or that birdie. Sorry, birdie. Huh. No crowfoot. Oh wait, there it is. Alright, let's go pull up some dirt. Do 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 do. I do find this game pretty relaxing because for the most part, it's pretty easy to avoid death. You know, it's not super intense. But, it's also just running around crafting. It's nice. He's nice. I suddenly can't find any piles of dirt. So I don't think I've got like no clay left. It's a lot nicer than say like, don't starve. On the one hand, I can find don't starve relaxing. Because again, it's a lot of like gathering and crafting. But I mean, it doesn't take long for you to be in the shit. You have to try and get yourself out of the shit. You know? Wobble, wobble, wobble. Where are all the piles of dirt? Just need some goddamn dirt. So we can get some clay. Oh, I just realized where I've heard these guys' noises before. It was from another game. Of course, I can't remember the name of. But you just play as this weird guy that sounds just like this. Just like that. And basically he has to hide from these, like, nightmare creatures that show up at night in his house. I really don't remember what it's called or anything. Just remember seeing it. I thought it was pretty cool. That is weird. They sound just like that character. Sorry, but that was like bugging the crap out of me for ages. Could not figure out where that sounded familiar. Wobble, wobble, wobble yourself. Yeah, you can go gobble yourself. How about that? Need more grains, too. Shit. Booger. Ooh, I got 3 from that one. Good harvest. Apparently I missed one from earlier. Now where was the cow? The cow was further north. No. Or maybe just down that way. There we go. Come back, cow. I got the moo juice. Moo juice obtained. And a pie. You can have their freaking pie back. Back? I guess. Having their memories back? Something like that. I don't know, I'm not a speech giver. I'm a writer. I write so I don't have to give speeches. I don't talk properly. You're a shit. Levi Bovom, I want a pie in my tummy tum tum. No. Come on then, have a helping. Bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling spatter out of his gob. Ah, delish, just like how mine used to make. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lips begin to quiver, great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? And the spice is too strong? Nah, leave the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the king. I always said I was a bad seed. Said I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was dance. I was gonna make the grandest dance troupe in the world I've ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Picking leaping pockets. But I ain't be doing nothing but taking. Always taking. Oh, Ma was right, I'm a bad apple. What in the fuck? Why do people just dump this onto like the nearest person? Come on now, dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts, a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. Ew. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out into his fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What would he say? Oh yeah, he'd yell, "Habcra corn cob." I mean, why wouldn't you? Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there, so the creepy old scarecrow is. You pat the sniffling robe on his stubbly cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, I'll do it. I'll dance. Solving crime one unfulfilled dream at a time. Yes. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. There's concern there. Alright, so... yeah, like I said, Ox sacrificed his family for a better harvest. Shocking. I know. This eerie simulacrum of human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you, as if expecting something. Abracacorn cob? The figure creaks against its pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth hole. Oh, yes. Have you come to strike a deal with the great and the magnanimous Harvest Master? Ugh, no thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why then have you summoned me? Has the Ox made a deal with you, perchance? Yox? Why, yes. Terrible trade, I say. But a deal's a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops, said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that. Where are they? What did you do to them? Don't worry, they're fine. But as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me. And if the crops should fail, your deal would be broken. Ha! I am the great Harvest Master. My harvest will never fail. We'll see about that. I better take a close look at these prize-winning plants. healthy crops. Robust, thriving beyond anything else nearby. We need a withering can. Ah, I think I know where we're gonna pilfer that. Ooh, a chest. Withering can, a watering can, poisoned. By the witch, of course. Huh, these stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach that ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that vegetal fellow to give up that big, nice watering can of his. Nice big can, even. He's got nice big cans, you know what I mean? Thanks. Stealing from the ox, stealing from the ox. Yoink. May as well pick up the clay while I'm here, because I was just running around everywhere trying to find some. Okay. Oh, do I need the thing first? I think I need the watering can first. Let's go get the watering can. I guess we do have some good news. I was kind of wrong, and they're apparently not dead. Probably. I suppose we'll find out for certain when we get over there. I think I went too far. Can I have your can, please? Well, hello again. Finds out there's anything about what that ox is up to. As a matter of fact, I have. It seems he traded his family to a turnip wizard or field genie or some other such nonsense. Ah, you must mean the harvest master. That explains a lot, actually. Bad business to get mixed up with that sort of fellow. Farmer nervously wipes his brow with the back of his leafy hand. Not that I know anything about that myself. That way, your vegetable? Listen, I don't have time to exchange farm gossip. I need to borrow your watering can over there. Ah, I'd be happy to lend it to you, but unfortunately I still needed to grow my prize-winning vegetable. I glanced down at the fat head of cabbage bobbing gently against the blanket of big swaddling leaves. You think you may have heard a faint giggle coming from deep within the fronds. Seems plenty big enough to me. Just you wait, my little baby is going to grow up to be a great big baby. He's going to be the belle of the ball at this year's festival. But if I were to say grow a little bit faster, I suppose I wouldn't need my watering can at all. You swear the farmer winks at you, despite not being equipped with any eyes. Does nobody here grow produce in an honest way? Let me take a look at the little tyke. You look down at the fattest little cabbage you have ever seen. What a compliment? My fattest little cabbage. My wide little shoo-shoo. But if it gets your hands on that watering can, it could stand to be a little fatter. Oh, that's a lot. Alright. That's a lot of shit I don't have. But I can make that. Lucky. Oh, I can make that. And turkey gizzard? goblin snot. How did I get the goblin snot the first time? I don't know. Fuck's sakes. Alright. Let's run up north. Hopefully we can find a goblin and get it to sneeze. I don't know. Maybe just blow some pixie dust in its face and it'll just fuck one up. Fuck up a little boogie. Little bogey. Need more moo juice for that? There's no goblin up there. There's a dog, but not a goblin. Definitely not a goblin dog. Still looking good? Still looks good to me. It's talking like I'm too loud, but so far all of you are lurkers, so I can't actually tell if I'm too loud or not. I'm gonna hope I'm not. I'm still trying to fiddle around with the sound settings to get it right. Whoop. Alright, you. Like, what the fuck am I making? Oh, right. See, it just doesn't say where it comes from. Ouch. Ouch indeed. How do I get the little booger to sneeze out of booger? Oh, fuck. I know I can't play for very long. So I do have to get to work tomorrow, but I'm going to at least try finish up everything I can here first. Aha, easy. Easy peasy. That wasn't too bad. Pretty simples to figure out. Just gonna go get me a turkey. And into the fields. There you go. Baba Yaga suddenly gets how to teleport. Turkey dead. Turkey very dead. Everything I need? I think so. I think I need everything. Oh, the water. Where was that water pump? Gotta find me a watering hole. Ah. Okay, now we're ready. Potion. Pop open the cork of the potion, sprinkle the bright liquid onto the cabbage's roots. Gizzard stone. Crushed into a fine powder, gizzard stone lends potent nutrients to the soil. I'm sure this isn't gonna come to life and run away. Like a little changeling would. You spritz the cabbage with fresh, clean water while uttering a simple horticultural charm. The water bends like dewdrops before the leaves drink them up and brighten in color. The budding plant changes to a bright purple, then blue, then yellow, suddenly goes rigid and shrinks to the size of a marble. Psst. The farmer gasps in horror as his precious baby disappears back into the earth. He turns to you, shoulders stiff and pitchfork in hand. Takes one step in your direction, but stops abruptly when a tremor shakes the ground. You look to your feet and watch deep cracks split the earth. Hold on to your hat, this one's going to be big. You hear a booming giggle echo from the deep in the ground. Tee hee hee. The vegetable farmer falls to his knees, clutching his hat to his chest. Oh, that is horrific and ugly. In an explosion of leafy greens and flying earth, the bouncing head of an enormous cabbage erupts into the field. The farmer reaches out to it shakily. My little baby? Paw, paw. Farmer scrambles towards the big bumbling cabbage with open arms. My beautiful baby, look at how big you've grown. See, with a little love and help from your friends, you're sure to win first prize after all. Oh, I don't even care about that silly thing anymore. Just look at how handsome my baby is. The two embrace, laughing and crying. I guess you won't be needing that watering can anymore. Please help yourself. You've helped me more than enough. Oh my god. Terrifying. It will take some work to break through the Scarecrow's magical boon, but you're confident in your mastery of poisons. Oh, I got one of those, and then I got two other things. Crafting and making and crafting. It's another fucking jar of water. God damn. Why am I always lacking water? I guess speaking of, I should hydrate. That's better. Not dehydrating anymore. Let's get away from the weird laughing baby. Rated that. Oh shoot. I'm already feeling sleepy. It's okay. I think we're nearly done with this quest. I'm gonna get another jar of water while I'm here, because apparently I need so many jars of water. Potion of Blight. You hold your breath and empty the poisonous vial into the container. Toxic fumes make your fingernails curl. Oh, that sounds dreadful. Heard of something making your toes curl? You ever hear of something so vile it makes your fingernails curl? Well, we did just today. A good amount of word water will dilute the poison to keep it from eating straight through the metal can. Yeah, should have put that in first, I think. Probably already would have eaten through the metal can. And a bone, for good measure. You crush up the impish bone into a fine powder. This potent fertilizer will help spread the blight. Delightful. You find a hefty stick to mix all the ingredients together inside the watering can. You know your work is done when the stick dissolves into mush in your hands. Terrible. Now let's go fuck up his land, because he's a dickhole. He sold his family to a crop god. Creepy crop god. Mostly creepy because of the voice I gave him. But, you know, it was fitting. Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. Hey, I thought I told you to beat it. Raises his hoe and branches it at you menacingly. Bite me. You're not gonna do anything? I'm ruining your field. No? You watch the sickness spreading up the stalks to the very tips of the tallest leaves. Vivid greens turn to diseased browns as the crops bend and droop. Oh, what's happening? Harper's Master, we had a deal. You promised my crops would never fail. Dreadfully sorry. Looks like my magic is broken. Not my fault. The ox throws himself to the ground, desperately raking the soil with his fingers. Wait, let's make a new deal. Please, I sacrificed too much for this. A new deal? What is your offer? Anything you want. Just bring my precious crops back to me. Anything? This is acceptable. Worm-like roots suddenly wrap around the ox's feet and begin dragging him into the soil. Wait, I didn't mean... Asta. The dust settles over the spot where the ox once stood, as if nothing had happened. Though the soil looks barren and diseased, a small sprout of leafy green catches your eye. Yoink. Where the ox once stood, a green tendril has pushed its way through the earth. You watch a delicate blossom unfurl, revealing a stubborn, hard, shelled seed. The soul of the ox. So, about the family? I think they're dead. I'm sure the dog and the chickens will be okay, though. They got plenty to eat around here. Or somebody will come adopt them. Either way. They'll be fine. Oh. 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 Standing at the front gate, the ox's missing wife and son blink in confusion, as if they had just burst forth from the earth itself. Ma, what happened? Ah, welcome back. I suppose you don't remember much. He really did, didn't he? That stupid festival prize was worth more to him than us. Where is he? Where is my husband? Don't fret. I've already set things straight. He won't be troubling you again. And you've got this nice fertile farm all to yourself now. My son and I worked ourselves to the bone for that horrible man. Thank you for lifting his curse. Just do me a favor and don't make any deals with suspicious scarecrows. I wonder if the ox was actually an ox. Maybe he was a human that got turned into an ox because of his desires. Peculiar. Okay. Well, we got 2 souls in 1. That's pretty good. I think that means next time we're going to the swamp with a leech. It will have to be for next time because I am kind of tired. It's late. I do go to work tomorrow. But it's been fun. And it's nice that Twitch has actually worked for a night. I will see everyone next time. Hopefully soon, in a couple nights. I hope you enjoyed. And if you ever want to catch the VODs that leave too quickly, you can always go to my YouTube channel, Miss Pyra. It's also something I've been doing. Started uploading The Witcher. Unfortunately, it's the last stream I did of The Witcher, so no prologue. But, who needs a tutorial anyway? I will see everyone next time. Bye-bye.